Emotional control. Emotional control is one of the most critical components of mental strength. It's the ability to recognize, manage, and regulate your emotions in a way that serves you rather than sabotages you. Without emotional control, your feelings can dominate your decisions, leading to impulsive actions, regrets, and unnecessary stress. But when you master your emotions, you take charge of your life, responding thoughtfully to situations instead of reacting impulsively. The first step to mastering emotional control is to develop emotional awareness. This means paying attention to how you feel in the moment and understanding the reasons behind those emotions. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Why am I feeling this way? Journaling your emotions or reflecting on them at the end of the day can help you identify patterns and triggers. Once you're aware of your emotional states, you can begin to manage them effectively. One powerful tool for emotional control is mindfulness. Mindfulness teaches you to stay present and observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. When you're mindful, you create a pause between your emotions and your actions. For example, if someone says something upsetting, instead of reacting angrily, you can pause, acknowledge your frustration, and choose a more constructive response. Practicing mindfulness regularly, through meditation or simply focusing on your breath during stressful moments, can significantly improve your emotional regulation. Another essential aspect of emotional control is learning how to manage negative emotions. Feelings like anger, frustration, fear, and sadness are natural, but they don't have to control you. Instead of suppressing these emotions, acknowledge them and give yourself permission to feel them. Once you've done that, channel them in a healthy way. For instance, if you're angry, consider exercising, journaling, or talking to someone you trust. These outlets allow you to process your emotions without letting them dictate your actions. Reframing your perspective can also help you manage emotions. Often, our feelings are influenced by the way we interpret events. If you interpret a mistake as a failure, you're likely to feel discouraged. But if you see it as a learning opportunity, you'll feel motivated to improve. Ask yourself, is there another way to look at this situation? How can I turn this into something positive? By shifting your perspective, you take control of how you feel about any given situation. Building emotional control also involves practicing patience and delayed gratification. In moments of high emotion, it's tempting to act immediately, whether it's snapping at someone in anger or making a rash decision out of fear. But emotional control means resisting that urge. Take a deep breath, count to 10, or step away from the situation. Giving yourself time to calm down allows you to respond from a place of clarity and thoughtfulness. It's equally important to focus on cultivating positive emotions like gratitude, joy, and compassion. Positive emotions don't just make you feel good, they also build your emotional resilience. Start by practicing gratitude daily, whether it's through journaling or simply reflecting on the things you're thankful for. Surround yourself with people and activities that bring you joy. When you actively cultivate positivity, you create a buffer against negative emotions, making it easier to stay balanced. Emotional control also requires developing strong communication skills. When emotions run high, misunderstandings and conflicts can escalate quickly. Learn to express your feelings in a calm, constructive way, using I statements like, "I feel upset when this happens," rather than blaming or accusing others. Clear, respectful communication prevents emotional outbursts and helps you maintain healthy relationships. Remember that emotional control doesn't mean suppressing your emotions or pretending you don't feel anything. It means accepting your feelings, understanding them, and using them as a guide rather than a master. Emotional control is about finding balance, honoring your emotions while staying in charge of your actions and decisions. Mastering emotional control takes practice, patience, and self-awareness. There will be moments when your emotions get the better of you, and that's okay. What matters is your commitment to learning and growing. Over time, as you develop this skill, you'll find yourself navigating life's challenges with greater clarity, calmness, and confidence. Emotional control is not about being emotionless, it's about being emotionally empowered. Chapter 7. The Disciplined Life, Becoming Unstoppable. Living a disciplined life is the key to unlocking your full potential and becoming unstoppable. Discipline is the foundation of success. It's the ability to stay focused on your goals, make consistent progress, and resist distractions that try to derail you. While motivation may get you started, it's discipline that keeps you going. The disciplined life isn't always easy, but it's the path to achieving extraordinary results and living with purpose. The first step to a disciplined life is having a clear vision of what you want to achieve. You can't be disciplined without a destination in mind. Take the time to set specific, measurable, and meaningful goals. Ask yourself, what do I truly want, and why is it important to me? Having a strong why fuels your discipline, especially when the journey gets tough. Write your goals down and revisit them often to remind yourself of your purpose. Next, create a routine that aligns with your goals. Discipline thrives on consistency, and routines eliminate the need to rely on willpower alone. Design a daily schedule that includes time for your priorities, whether it's exercising, working on a skill, or pursuing a long-term project. When these activities become non-negotiable parts of your day, you're less likely to skip them. Start small, if necessary. Even 10 minutes of focused effort can build momentum over time. Eliminating distractions is another critical element of discipline. In today's world, it's easy to get sidetracked by social media, endless notifications, or unproductive habits. To stay disciplined, identify what pulls your focus away and take proactive steps to remove those distractions. This might mean setting boundaries with your phone, creating a dedicated workspace, or saying no to commitments that don't align with your goals. Remember, every moment spent on distractions is time taken away from your growth. Accountability is also a powerful tool for discipline. Share your goals with someone you trust, or find an accountability partner who will check in on your progress. Knowing that someone else is watching can motivate you to stay on track. Alternatively, keep a journal where you track your daily actions and reflect on your progress. Reviewing your wins and challenges helps you stay committed to your journey. Another important aspect of discipline is learning to delay gratification. In a world of instant rewards, discipline requires you to prioritize long-term gains over short-term pleasures. For example, skipping a night of TV to study or exercise may feel hard in the moment, but the rewards, greater knowledge, better health, and increased confidence, are well worth the sacrifice. Train your mind to focus on the bigger picture and remind yourself of the benefits waiting on the other side of your efforts. Discipline doesn't mean being rigid or never taking breaks. It's about balance. Rest and recovery are just as important as hard work. Build time into your routine to relax, recharge, and do things that bring you joy. This prevents burnout and helps you stay disciplined in the long run. Treat self-care as a form of discipline. It's an investment in your mental and physical well-being. One of the greatest challenges to discipline is dealing with setbacks. No matter how committed you are, there will be days when you fall short. What sets disciplined individuals apart is their ability to bounce back quickly. Instead of letting a bad day derail your progress, reflect on what went wrong and make a plan to improve. Remind yourself that discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up consistently, even after you stumble. Celebrate your progress. Discipline doesn't mean denying yourself joy or satisfaction. Reward yourself for milestones and acknowledge the effort you've put in. These rewards reinforce your habits and keep you motivated to continue. Recognize that each small step you take is bringing you closer to your ultimate goal. Living a disciplined life requires effort, but the rewards are life-changing. With discipline, you can achieve goals you once thought were impossible. You'll develop a sense of pride, confidence, and control over your life. Discipline is not about restriction, it's about freedom. When you live with discipline, you free yourself from distractions, procrastination, and regret. You become the kind of person who not only dreams, but also makes those dreams a reality. This is how you become unstoppable.